Hi, it's Kemi here. Yeah, I hope this video makes you well. Again, I'm trying to keep up with videos, so I'm in the kitchen, as you can see. I asked you guys to send in some questions about just some questions you might have had about what I was doing, what I was up to, why I was in London, if I'm staying in London, all that jazz. And some of you sent some questions in. I haven't given you that much time to send questions in. I'm really trying to be like on point with videos. So yes, some of you sent some questions in, and I will address those questions. I'm trying to bring them up. Kemi was not organized today. Sorry, guys. I've been a bit. Yeah. Let me look. Okay. So somebody asked me, or someone's comment was that they asked. Well, they gave me a little bit about themselves, but what they said is, "Hi, welcome back. Your videos are really good. I would like to know more about what's happening in Nigeria now, especially with agriculture. People I know have been convincing me that I should wait a while before coming back due to everything that's happening." All right, so you seem to have two questions. One is in relation to whether or not you should wait before moving to Nigeria, and the other one seems to be about what my views are on agriculture in Nigeria. Well, so far, I would say, in terms of agriculture in Africa as a continent, the focus is really there. There's a lot of sort of the spotlight's really on that sector, especially for Nigeria with the oil and gas sector not generating as much revenue for the country as it normally does. People are really focusing on agric. Now, does that mean it'll be easy for you to enter agric? No. Does it mean it'll be easy for you to get a loan if you want one? No. So if you want to move to Nigeria and you want to make it work, listen to advice, but don't listen to advice at the same time. Everybody will find reasons for you not to go back. In previous videos, I've also stated how you should semi-plan going back. Make sure you have at least, I would say, 3 to 6 months worth of money stashed up for you going back. And this is aside from any investment capital you sort of want to do. I don't know what your reasons are for going back, so maybe that might influence things. If you have family there that can assist you or you'll be living with, obviously that will make things easier. But the sector as a whole is going pretty good. It's cheap to buy land in the southwest. I don't know if you're from the southwest, but it's cheap to buy land in the southwest. Southwest being Bar Lagos. Actually, Ekpe, towards Ekpe side, there's still really cheap land. But besides, let's say, aside from Lagos, so I would say Ogun State, Oyo State, Oshun, Kwara, if you don't mind being a little bit further up that way. And if you want to be in Lagos, then Ikorodu, Shagamu, Badagry, Ekpe, where else? And normally just the outskirts of Lagos, land is still relatively cheap. I don't know what sector farm you want to get into. Some states are better for other things. Some places are better for other things. If you're in Ekpe, some people prefer fish farming or poultry there. Oyo State is the poultry state of Nigeria, so there's a lot in place state-wise. If it's cassava, wheat, I don't know. So if you can give me a little bit more detail about what you want to do, that would probably help me give you a little bit more, or give you better advice. But yeah, the sector is good. Agric is good. You just have to have like balls of steel. But you have to have that for being in Nigeria anyways. You can't be shy. You have to be quite fearless to move, and especially to go into that sector if you don't have any family that are in it or any sort of help. If it's just you sort of independently making the decision to go into agric, then you will definitely need courage more than anything else. So I hope I've answered your question. That's Niger Brit, and I hope you can send me a little bit more information if you can. Sanusi Smith writes, "Welcome back. Your videos have been very helpful, smiley face. I have been thinking about moving to Nigeria for a while. I went and did the NYSC, finished in April. Congratulations. I figured that I figured that would give me a year to decide, but unfortunately I served on Warri and didn't really get to explore Lagos. I'm back home now. Home, I'm not sure where home is, but okay, let's assume Lagos. But I'm at a crossroads and can't decide if I should move back finally. Oh, home might be London then. If I should move back finally or not. In your next video, can you maybe talk about working in the professional field in Nigeria, if you know anything about that? I'm an accountant by profession. I took a year out to do my NYSC. My employers were kind enough to give me time off. I'm back now for work and can't decide between staying or going to Nigeria with the way the economy is. Any advice would be much appreciated. Okay, well, I would say, and I spoke a bit about this if you look at the video that's called Finding a Job in Nigeria. So you've mentioned being an accountant, so there's certain things you sort of need to identify. Do you want to work for a multinational, or do you want to work sort of for a startup or an NGO or that kind of thing? Is money your primary concern? Do you necessarily have to be in Lagos? To be honest, there's two ways of looking at the economy in Nigeria right now. You can say to yourself, the economy is down, I don't want to be a part of that, or I don't want to sort of, I guess, suffer during that period of time because things are really hard. I'm not going to lie, I'm here taking a break because things are definitely really hard. So you can kind of say to yourself, I'd rather be in Nigeria or in a country, a developing country, when things are more on the up. Or you could say that things are hard, so this is kind of the time to sort of grind and sort of like, I don't know, grit and bear it, go through the pain, and then when things are already on the up, then you have to have, then you've already sort of built up your foundation and you can sort of work from there. I would say it's hard because I would definitely say you have to sort of work through the pain. And I say this while I'm sitting in London, right? But this is my first time back in about 6 months. Yeah, about 6 months. So I'm glad I needed the break, and my family's here, so that's also an added incentive for me to keep on coming back. As an accountant, it shouldn't be particularly hard for you to find a job, but you will have to look. It's not, unless you have somebody finding the job for you. Again, this is in my How to Find a Job in Lagos video. You will sort of need to do a little bit of networking. You can apply online through like places like Jobberman or those kinds of things. You could have a family member look for you, or if you're into like the long haul, then what you can do is work for sort of, if you work for Deloitte here or KPMG here, you can get them to transfer you there. Or start consulting. Maybe you want to work for a Bain or a McKinsey. The sort of accounting foundation might work well for you in that respect. So I don't know. A whole bunch of options. I hope I've semi-answered your question. But yeah, if you're going to let the economy of Nigeria deter you from going, then you will always constantly be leaving Nigeria. It's not like the UK where, it's not like the UK where things are like this, like it's a plateau. Like you have to, it's a bit like the Wild Wild West, so it's a bit, when things are good, they're good, when things are bad, they're bad, but it's like a cycle, there's peaks and troughs, and you can't keep leaving when the troughs come in. You sort of have to weather through the storms. So it's up to you. I'm not sure what your family basis is like as well, so family and friends mean a lot as well, and they'll sort of help you get through things. So yes. Then the other question I had was, wow, Kemi, so you gave up on Nigeria. Hell no, I did not give up on Nigeria. I own land there, I'm farming there, so I can't give up on Nigeria. And return to boring Britain. Britain is not boring, but I see your point. Interesting, Kemi, interesting. You had a wicked crib in Yabatu, so what are you going to do in Britain now? Go to the job centre to sign on. I think you're trying to be funny. After an interesting budding career as an agropreneur. I actually responded to this question and I said, definitely not giving up or coming back to the UK permanently. I will always be an agripreneur, lol. We'll discuss more in this video. Then he responded, or she responded, I assume it's a he. Okay, I think it's Niger accent. Okay, me. Make the next video tonight and post it tonight. Sorry. I'm telling you, Nigeria is the place where you'll be more fulfilled. Do you like being a second-class citizen in the UK? I'm not a second-class citizen in the UK. I'm a citizen here. I have a passport, so I'm just a normal citizen here. Like, you can walk into Sheraton in Nigeria and be treated like a king. Actually, if I walk into the Sheraton in Nigeria, I'll be treated like a prostitute. So there we go. And order shawarma and Chapman like a king. But the moment you step into a posh establishment in the UK, all looks and stares begin. Like, what are you doing there? I'm telling you, Kemi, Nigeria is where it's at, but I await your video tonight. Then Derek commented and said, dude, you said it all. And you had me laughing. I'll just add that greatness comes from constraint and not comfort. You have to fight and not back down. Oh, they've had like a real good conversation underneath here. Bro, this thing no be a small matter. bros, this thing no be a small matter. Oh, he. Very great words of wisdom you said there. Everybody I know in England is dying to return home, and so many are stuck. Our sister Kemi, who made the move, is returning back. Husbands no day for England. They no day for Lagos at all. So I don't know which. If it's husbands you think I'm looking for, Lagos is not the place to find one. Me, I'm done talking my own sha. Okay. No be small matter, my brother. The thing is, Kemi might not realize the gravity of what she has done or is doing, but some of the world has watched and is motivated by and is expecting. Oh, wow! And is expecting from her. Wow, you guys, really? Okay. I am not Nigerian, nor do I live in Britain, but I was drawn to her story because I competed to a similar degree in the UK as she did. I'm in the process of engaging in a foreign economy. Kemi, you have given yourself unforeseen accountability by going public with this. On a side note, the economic situation in Nigeria is dire. However, economies have cycles. I've just mentioned that. And the best time to carve yourself a place for them is when things are in the trough. I just mentioned that, Derek. So yes, great minds. You reap massively when they crest. Easier than said than done. Definitely true. I would say that... even if I come back to the UK, the main reason I'm here, guys, just to highlight this, the main reason I'm here is to visit family. The main reason I'm here is to take a bit of a breather. I have a farm there, I own land there, I have a bit of a team there, so I can leave for at least for a little while and take a break. I don't have to there's a bit of reprieve essentially, so it's not too bad. But I needed a break. Can you allow me a break? Although you said that, yes, I am now accountable to nations, just remember I'm a girl doing this by myself, so have some small mercy on me. And maybe, I don't like making videos too long, but maybe I'll put up another video about what my options are. Should I stay or should I go sort of options. But yeah, so Derek Shallow and Amunaten Hafakor. What? Okay, name and a half. You have spoken... Oh, sorry. Final comment. You have spoken very well. Indeed, many are watching and were motivated by her story. Nigeria can be a challenging place, but it's ours and a sense of belonging. Definitely. Just to sort of sum up this video, I would say that I've not given up on Nigeria. Even being back here, and I love being here. I grew up here, especially this home. This is my childhood home. I still know this isn't it. I still see... My parents have a very good lifestyle. They have a very good life here. They earn a lot of money here, but their lifestyle, I earned a fraction of what they were earning, and I still enjoyed my lifestyle. So even if I come back here for a specific period of time, I can't live here. I can't, like you said, it's not, this is a great place to be and to build, but it's not home. It's so hard to acquire assets in the UK. It's so hard to, I don't know, get a mortgage, for instance. Can you imagine? It's so hard to get a loan, not even to get money, to get a loan so I can buy something. And for me, as much as I love London, there's a certain lifestyle I want. And the way I can afford it and to have it is by being in Nigeria. I want to have horses. I want to do beach parties on the weekends. I want to work hard. I mean, you do work incredibly hard when you're in Nigeria. But the payoff is also the lifestyle, friends, networking connections that you have, the weddings you attend, the parties you go to, beaches. So it balances itself out. Again, I'm not sure. I've probably not really spoken about this much because I don't know. There's certain things I just don't share, but I will now. It's not always easy. I definitely have my immediate family support, but I come from a very large family, large in terms of numbers, and everybody's doing their own thing. There's no real there's no one holding my hand through this. There's no uncle doing this. This isn't a family farm. This is something I started by myself during my NYSC, and it's not always easy, and I find that coming back to London sort of regenerates me, at least. I'm not going to lie, a job offer was made that paid a lot of money, so, and I'll probably comment on that because I should know more about the next week. But even if I do take it, hopefully you won't judge me too much. And even if I do take it, it would be a 2. I'd say for me, it would be T minus 2 years. I can't stay here for longer than 2 years, so I'll be making money, sending money back, probably having to go back every quarter to check on the farm. And I definitely feel like I need to build capital. To anybody that is listening to people in Nigeria, it's like a balance. It's not always the easiest thing to do. So don't listen to people that say, "Calm, we'll get you a job, you'll find money, everybody's throwing money at our Greek." Yes, but no at the same time. Unless your uncle is the governor of a state, then you have access to unlimited funds. But it's not... Don't listen to all the stories. It's not as easy as you would think. But it's also a different kind of hard from London. And I prefer the Nigerian kind of hard. But I do need to be back just to recharge the batteries, as I've said. And yeah, send me more questions. This was kind of fun. You guys having your little convos onto my chat. And it's also weird / encouraging to know that people are actually paying attention. There's not really any sort of, not instant gratification, but it's great. I love your comments because at least it lets me know that you guys are interested. It is a story worth telling or documenting at least. And yeah, send me more comments and more questions because I'm definitely up for answering it. I'm trying to keep this under 20 minutes and I'm determined to keep it under 20 minutes. So yes, this is a first maybe Q&A-ish style thing. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And yeah, I'm enjoying London. I'm allowed. Sorry, guys. Oh, and let me know if any of you are in any other African countries doing things. I know there's plenty going on in terms of Angola and other parts of East Africa. I know Southern Africa is going through a bit of a drought at the moment. But yeah, just let me know what's happening. Oh, my blog, Agric in Africa, is live. So you can go to agricinafrica.com, or if you type in .ng, it directs you to the same place. Or follow my Twitter, which is Agric in Africa, which is just loads and loads and loads of news stories. My personal Twitter, I'm really bad at maintaining. So I don't know if you would want to follow that. But yeah, Agric in Africa is just me curating different stories. Sorry, my phone. That's so bad. Curating different stories about news, things about what's happening. And if you go to the website, now I'm back in London, I'm really trying to be sort of like diligent with it. If you go to the website, not only is it stories, but it's also a little bit more about what I'm thinking as well and what others are thinking. I've got some great contributors to the website. So it's not just my thoughts, it's others. So yes, stay tuned. More is coming. I'm going to keep trying to do a video a day. Do you think I can do it? I think I can do this a video a day, but if you keep giving me reasons, I guess, to come back and talk, that would make things a lot easier. So yes, great speaking to all of you guys. I look forward to all of your questions. See ya.